Hi guys, welcome to the Glam Era, and today we will be focusing on a holistic, all-natural facial at home. I was inspired by this quarantine because I miss going to the spa. Okay, so first we're going to get started with hair removal. I decided to do my brows. I usually don't do my brows that often, but it was about that time. So what I like to do is brush them in an upward motion and then trim the extra hairs, because I noticed when my brow hair is too long, it makes them look less neat. So I just like to trim them up just a little bit and pluck around underneath. Now, as I pluck, I'm just going to talk to you guys about this video right here. I recorded this video a few weeks ago, but my laptop was acting crazy, so I didn't get to upload it on time. But my skin is looking way better since this video. This video was the inspiration for me to start my own skincare line. So keep watching and I hope you enjoy. Right now, this is hair removal. I'm waxing my lip and I'm also going to dermaplan my face. Dermaplaning is just shaving your face using an eyebrow razor on dry skin. You want to look up how to do this before trying it at home if you've never done it before. This is something that they do at spas and they usually charge a lot of money for it. So if you do plan to dermaplan on your own, I suggest you look up plenty of videos on how to do it without cutting yourself. If you feel like you will cut yourself, then don't do it. And this is a very important step. I am cleaning my face before I even start that process. And this is also all natural soap. Now, of course, I'm going to rinse that off before I start shaving my face. And now I'm going to get to it. I decided to start with my cheek and chin area and then work my way up. But you have to make sure your face is completely dry when you're doing this step. It makes it easier to remove all the dead skin and hair off your face. You'll see a couple of pieces falling on my forehead area. That's that dead skin and hair that I'm telling you about. This process is something I only do like once a month. I do not do this that often because I also exfoliate. So this is not something you need to do too often. I mean, unless you have a hairy face and you really want to do it, you do not have to do this so often. I'm getting that forehead area. You also want to be careful of your eyebrow area. You don't want to accidentally shave your eyebrows off or your edges. Please do not cut your eyebrows off or your edges, because I am not taking the responsibility for that. And I always like to do the nose area, because that, for me, my nose area is a little problematic. Like sometimes I get a little bit of blackheads and stuff. So doing this helps me get all of those things out when I do my following steps. So I love dermaplaning. Okay, now I am going to steam my face using a bowl of hot water and a couple essential oils. I decided to use peppermint and orange, or was that vanilla? And it just gave me this refreshing feel and scent. It cleared me out completely. I took a towel, placed it over my head, and allowed my face to stay over the bowl for about up to 5 minutes. As you can see, I was almost crying because the peppermint oil, so you want to be careful how much peppermint you put in. And also, don't wear strip lashes. Don't wear strip lashes if you plan to give yourself a facial. It's not a good idea because you'll probably sweat it right off. But here I'm getting right into how I make my first step, which is exfoliating. I use coffee, raw sugar, lemon juice, and tea tree oil. This made my skin feel absolutely amazing afterwards. This is a scrub that you can use on your body as well, like your underarms, your intimate areas. Obviously, you don't want to use it on an open wound or cut because it has lemon juice in it, and the acidity may, cause you to have a burning effect. So make sure you don't have any open wounds or scars when you're using this scrub on your body area or on your face. But this is amazing, and I also use it on my lips. You'll notice towards the end of my scrubbing process, I did apply it to my lips because it's all natural. It's lemon, coffee, and tea tree oil, so it's nothing that will harm me. Because when you're using some products that usually have chemicals in it, you usually want to avoid your lip area. But these are all natural, so our lips get treated as well. So after exfoliating it, rubbing it in a circular motion for about 2 to 3 minutes, or less, maybe less than that, I rinsed it off and moved on to the next step. Look at how great my skin looks, just that one step alone. My next step is to brighten and hydrate using my turmeric mask that I made at home. The way that you do not want to apply this with your hands. That's the mistake I made. It makes a stain on your nails and fingers. Please use a mask applicator or like a stick, ice pop stick. Anywho, I used turmeric, manuka honey, a little bit of olive oil. That was my brightening and correcting mask. Now, I started my own skincare line where I was going to provide this mask, but I updated the formula because I noticed that this specific formula left more residue behind. But it's okay, it still worked if my skin felt amazing afterwards, which is why my next step after letting this sit on my face for about 10 minutes, my next step is to tone my face. All natural toner using apple cider vinegar, witch hazel, and spring alkaline water. This helped me get any extra turmeric and oils that were left on my face off. You can see it right there on the napkin that I was using. But the toner is amazing. Witch hazel, apple cider vinegar, and water. And my mask 3 is to glow and hydrate. So I used aloe. I cut open an aloe plant. Manuka honey. Manuka honey is very expensive, guys. That small jar is about $30. So if you can't afford Manuka honey, you can try regular honey. Regular honey is really good for your skin too. The thing about Manuka honey though is unpasteurized, and it's probably at its most natural form. And as you can see, I'm rubbing the excess aloe gel that I got under my eye area because you always want to hydrate your eyes. So as I let this sit and dry, I just want to make sure that I get all my targeted areas, your neck, forehead, chin, under eyes. This is super hydrating and rejuvenating for your skin after all of it's been through. And of course, I apply some to my lips because I want my lips to be treated as well. And my lashes came off as I rinsed off that last process. I let that sit on my face for up to 10 minutes and it gets like this tight feeling, but not necessarily too tight. But after rinsing that off, I continue with my regular skincare. I used Kiehl's avocado eye cream and Shea Moisture. I used Shea Moisture's Serum Plus Moisturizer in one product. I love this cream. This cream gives me the feeling of like a Vaseline petroleum. I don't know if you grew up putting Vaseline on your skin, but I did, and I kind of still love that feeling, but I don't want to use petroleum on me. So I used the Shea moisturizer, but that wasn't enough for me. I wanted an extra glow, so I like to go on top with my Glam Glow moisturizer, which is not all natural. This is an extra step that you do not have to do. I just love the shimmering glow that it provides. Okay, so this is the result of my all natural at home facial. I had to put my lashes back on because I just love my lashes, and a little bit of lip gloss, and I brushed my brows. And I'm gonna finish it off with a little bit of my Mario Badescu rose water. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but it's rose water, guys. I hope you enjoyed this all natural at home facial. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions. Everything will be listed in the description below. Thank you again for watching.